This is really exciting, actually. It's great to have you on the show. You killed tonight with Bill. It was awesome.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
And I just want to know, what are you drinking? Probably not the water. Just straight whiskey? Is that like the go-to on the road, sort of?
I don't know. What are we all going to week at this point? Almost everything we drink is made of water, right?
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm definitely cautious about water. Some communities, actually, I feel comfortable with tap water. Mm-hmm. Some communities, it's pretty obvious right out the gate whether it's like that smells like dirt or that looks like dirt. In some instances, it's not anything that's going to hurt you. It's just sediment floating around, but it always unnerves us.
Is there like a sniff test or any sort of like purity test?
Well, you know what I tell people? If it doesn't smell right, mm-hmm. and if it doesn't look right, and if it doesn't feel right, mm-hmm. don't drink the water.
Oh, you could probably apply that to a lot of things in life.
Yeah, really. It's that simple. And I mean, oftentimes, I think we're waking up to the fact that we're not going to be so complacent that someone says it's okay to drink. When I began my work way back out in Hinckley, California, 27 years ago, mm-hmm. people were on well water, and it had a funny color to it, which is actually the chromium-6, and they drank it because they thought it was a mineral. So I think we're getting...
Sounds like it'll build your bones and do
absolutely, and it can't hurt you. But people are getting more and more savvy to that, and I think people are asking more and more questions, and I think that people are relying more and more on their own instinct. And if you're uncertain, don't drink it.
Right.
I do drink a lot of bottled water. I know that makes some people mad because of the plastics and things like that. Sometimes I do drink the tap water. I feel better with some filtration systems that our tap water is safe. I'd like to think that a lot of times our municipalities are trying to do the best job that they can.
Right.
They're careful about overchlorination and the chloramines. In West Virginia, what just happened, there was a major pollutant, and they shut it down. Yeah. The problem became when they opened it up, they sent all the pollution out.
Right.
And people at that point need to be very vigilant.
Yeah.
And water filters, short showers, and here in this scenario, doesn't look right, doesn't smell right, don't drink the water.
Good call. I want to. When you go and visit a town that's maybe been experiencing, people get in touch with you through your website. And, you go and visit someplace, I'm sure all the companies that have been polluting just are on their best behavior all of a sudden, right? Do they know you're coming? Do you announce your presence when you're there and you're trying to bring
well,
yes
and no. If the
issue?
media's around and they know I'm there, then the company would know that I'm there. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're really good and they'll be very forthwith. Sometimes they get busy hiding. Or they'll just flat out ignore me.
Right.
And they want to just spew their propaganda that this is silliness, we wouldn't tell you a false story, the water's safe. And again, we see time and time again what's playing out in West Virginia happening across the board. You release the water, you say it's safe, but here comes the oh shit moment, 12, 15, 2 years later, we were wrong. You shouldn't drink the water. We've got to be more
You tell mom you
conscientious.
cleaned your room, and then she opens the
Absolutely.
closet,
and you
all
have
the
it.
crap comes out.
And you have it. And that's exactly what goes on. That's got to stop. Mm-hmm. It used to be that we'd almost, I don't want to say laugh, but we were so frustrated, sometimes that's all you can do.
Right.
It's just really not funny anymore because it's a huge problem. And it doesn't have to be this way.
What can people do? Can they hold these companies accountable, or should they be electing officials that will do that for them, or is it a combination?
I think that there's a lot they can do. I see communities in fracking, for instance. They've gotten very involved, and they go to their city council meetings now. Mm-hmm. I've been to a couple where have you ever been to a city council meeting?
Oh, they're so much fun. You guys
there's nobody
there.
They're talking to themselves.
Right.
And suddenly when 1,000 and 2,000 community members show up, they're like going,
sit up straight in their chairs a little bit.
On?
Yeah.
I think people feel powerless, and they're not. You elect people in. Make it your job. Make it your business to find out who they are, what they're doing, what they stand for. Make it your business to go to city council meetings and to stand up for what it is you believe in. And I have actually seen time and time again in communities across the board, when they do that, things change. We're involved here in Carson, California with Shell and a big pollution. Kids can't even go out and play in their yard because of all the benzene contamination. They repeatedly went to city council meetings. City Council finally responded. City Council finally said to the water board, you're getting no more passes. You're going to start cleaning this up. They got the attention of the mayor, and the mayor's now passing resolutions to make this happen.
Nice work.
Nice work.
Yeah.
And see, so power to the people. They can still make a change. They just have to start believing that they can. And I know that sounds like, oh, believe, rah, rah. But it's really true. We've gotten complacent as people, and we think that our leaders, whoever they may be, are the ones that are going to come save the day. Well, guess what? You know what? Superman's not coming. It's time for us to start saving our own asses.
Well, get out there, make it your business.
There
And
you go.
thank
Make
you
it
for
your
making
business.
it your business. Really appreciate it. Erin,
Thank you.
see you next time.
See you next time. I hope. Bye. Great.